You suck.
Trying to get out.
Bring him right in. What are you waiting? He's standing out there. What the F's going on? Holy shit! What did everyone lose their brains today? What's up?
What's going on?
Y'all look dead early in the morning, man.
Oh, it sucks. Believe me.
Look at me like why I'm so energetic.
It's no treat to wake up early.
No, not at all. We're checking out the video game. It looks great, man. It looks great.
This looks so goddamn cool.
How do you get out of this? We're trying to get out of this room so we can get into the strip club, and he's just running. He's just shooting himself and shooting through the bars and not getting out.
We just want to go into the strip club and check out
You just want to go to the strip club?
Yeah, we want to check out the broads in the strip club.
eyes.
I'm still finding myself around the game too.
Do you play video games?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
My son is just a fanatic right now. Though. I mean, I guess it's where I was at that age. I was 12. You know, I was crazy. That's when it was, you know, one joystick, one button.
Yeah,
right.
You know, the old Atari game.
ColecoVision.
Yeah, like I took some influences from games that I enjoyed back then and incorporated it in the actual game. So there's a point where you acquire more than you can actually carry, and the object is for you to run, like the game Outrun. So I added that, but of course it's different because of the environment. It's like Humvees, and helicopters, and different things that you can use.
Was that so people don't give you shit? Like, you know, oh, yeah, running around the streets with guns.
Well, you know, well, I don't care.
Yeah, good.
I honestly don't.
Thank God somebody doesn't care.
You know what I mean? Because they'll, no matter what you do, they'll figure out a way.
I got it.
No good. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole rating mature of actual video games. Like, I didn't create that genre. That was there long before I came, you know what I mean? So, to create, this is what I would be actually entertained by. So, I created something that's actually relevant to me than trying to create something that is PG-13. Like, it's an R-rated film.
It just amazes me that there are people, though, that will try to just take their ethics and morality and then try to pour it on you and stuff, and take the games and movies and music away from everybody because they have a problem with what they're listening to.
I mean, there's no terminology used in the actual game that isn't used in the film. Already filmed. So we gotta eliminate cable television, then we gotta turn off the computers because all of these things are being said on the web.
That's it. Just play children's programming all the time, and that'll save the world, apparently.
Was there things that you wanted to do in the game that they said no? Was there anything you suggested that like, oh no, we can't put that in or it'll get sold?
You know what I learned? I learned to let the people who actually do it take the lead.
Yeah.
Like I walked into the room because Bulletproof, I had so much input that the game didn't come out as good as it could have. This time I came in and I was like, yo, hold on a second.
I'm going to listen.
What is the best possible things that we can actually do? And I kind of let the guys do what they do, and then I added my input to it. Like, the environment is the way it is, because, like, 2 years ago, when I started with Vivendi Universal, and then they merged with Activision, and I now with THQ. But when I went inside with them, I had an opportunity to see Blood Diamond. And to see, I went to perform for the soldiers in Iraq. So I kind of took both of those things. That's what inspired me to be a part of the film project, Home of the Brave. It was myself, Samuel Jackson, Jessica Biel. I had a great director on that project. It was Irwin Winkler. You know, and from that, like, that's what, because this is the most intense situation you could possibly be in. Like, when you've been through some tough periods in your life, you can feel like you've been through it. Until you get there and you realize that they made a conscious decision to be in a life-threatening situation. And that's got to be mentally a lot tougher than what is out there. Like, you don't make choices. Somebody just runs up on you in the street.
Were you scared being over there? I went over there. We did shows in the end of 2003.
Yeah.
And then they started beheading people. And I wouldn't know.
It was crazy over
I was
there.
scared to go back over there.
Look, the first thing he said to me is, look, I'm not going to bullshit you. You can die today. As soon as I got out the car, I was like, what the fuck did I come here for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have went to Dubai. That was my day, like, time off. Then I said, let me go do that with the soldiers. You know what I'm saying? And I come here, you gonna tell me you're not gonna bullshit me. You could die today.
Damn.
You know, but it's interesting. I know the people that I saw there weren't the same people their loved ones miss here. Because your spirit would absolutely have to change to have that much death around you. If you come in a platoon of 45 people and then now it's 30 and then it's 26.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys you know.
Yeah, and then it's 20. So then those guys are writing death notes like, if I actually pass away, send this note to my family, and because they see people moving dying around them.
Now, putting a strip club in Iraq, that was definitely a stretch. You had to get one there. There can't be one.
I absolutely needed that. For motivation. I mean, like, what is your motivation? I said, what is my motivation, man?
Are you able in this? Because, like, in GTA, I mean, it's got the same level of graphics as Grand Theft Auto as far as believability, and the shooting is great, because when someone gets shot in this, the blood actually splashes behind and sprays the wall. Are you able to shoot civilians in this too? Because in GTA you could just shoot anything that walks.
Yeah, you can. It's like what's the name? They got the same engine as Gears of War.
Yeah.
Oh, it has Gears of War engine?
Gears of War's good.
That's great.
You got into the club?
I got into the strip club, but they're not really showing that much pussy.
Are you upset?
Is there a secret? Can I ask a question though? Because a lot of video games have secret codes where you can type in XXX. Is there a way you can fucking eat some pussy if you type in a secret code? Where you just stick your fucking 9mm in a chick's asshole?
I didn't think about that. Next time.
Next game, there's gotta be one where you just fucking snap your fingers and you just shoot pussy. Just shoot your load all over pussy.
He sent you the code so you could do that.
You remember Tomb Raider used to have a code that you could punch it in and get Laura Croft naked.
Completely
naked. You could see her titties, which was fantastic.
But the graphics weren't that great back then.
It doesn't matter. Let me tell you something. There's something about video games.
Yeah.
You ever play online with and a girl comes on and she's like, "Hey guys." I immediately get a hard on.
Yeah, no shit. And then Chris Hansen comes to your house. You fucking creep.
It doesn't matter.
She's got to be. No hot chick is playing video games with a bunch of fucking nerds online.
Well, there was one. I'll tell you, there's one girl that was from Australia. She was playing all the time, the war game.
Yeah.
And I'm such a creep. I used to, when we'd be in this big battle, everybody be fighting online. I'd make her meet me in like the hut in the back of the map, and just you can make your character squat down, even though it was a fucking another soldier. I'd make her squat down and go back and forth and talk dirty to me.
What's wrong with you? You're out of your mind.
Sometimes when I'm playing Tiger Woods golf, there'll be like a lady in the gallery. That's all I got.
What are you doing?
I got to ask you about it. You're definitely involved in the business end of a lot of what's out there that is marketed as 50 Cent, as you. Do you have to tread a fine line between keeping your credibility with especially your original fans and being a businessman?
Well, for me, it's my personal growth. Like as I get into different things.
But you got to take some shit from people. I'm sure there's
you got people that's gonna hate you for whatever you do. You know what I mean? And then they're not even being conscious of the actual business.
Right.
See, the guy who was in hip hop 10 years ago, if he had the same morals and the things that they consider street would give you street credibility and everything, he's completely broke right now.
Yeah.
He's a VH1 special. You know what I mean?
You watch that Hammer special, man. Oh, that hurts.
Like it's crazy. Because he didn't understand brand extensioning. When the business is changing and the marketing dollars are changing. So if the company can't see the same returns off the CD sales, which we know obviously isn't the same, they can't spend the same marketing dollars they could on presenting you to the public as a star.
But who turned you on to vitamin water? Like, who would think to get into that? And what a payday you got for vitamin water.
Initially, vitamin water for me, it's so basic, man. Like, I went into Walmart, the no-frills section, like, they had toilet paper for 29 cents. So I was like, yo, how much does this cost to make?
It's got to be like nothing.
Yeah, it has to be 9 cents.
They're selling it for 29 cents, right?
Like, and then I'm like, I just want to take 3 of these, put it in a wrapper with a different brand, and move it to the middle of the aisle.
And sell it for 50 cents.
You know what I'm saying?
Holy crap.
That's all I want to do.
That's all you did.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're looking at that, like, and initially look at spring water. You got Poland Spring in the same section for like $2.89, and then you got 59, the same gallon of water for 59 cents, and they say this is spring water too.
Yeah, what's the difference?
So I'm like, I don't know the difference. Me, I'm like, they're both spring water. It's the two different things. It's just which brand are you going to actually pay for. So I'm saying, like, I wanted to actually go into I just wanted to move the spring water from 59 cents to $1. You know what I'm saying? Like, there had to be a bigger profit margin. If I could just take 59 cents more off of what they already have, and they got that profit point selling it at 59 cents. If I could just move it into the middle and then spend marketing dollars to brand it,
And he's thinking of all this shit when the store manager's following him around the store.
Saying, hurry up and buy. Exactly. Hurry up and buy. So then I explored the possibilities. The vitamin water thing, I came across it in Los Angeles, in the gym, working out. And, I was looking for a supplement for soda. And they had flavor. I had so much water that it just, I felt like I wasn't. After a while, you'd be looking like, I don't want that. I want soda, I want sugar.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And then that was the thing that I had in between all of the water that I had while I was training. And then, I did the research. It was a private-owned company based in Queens, and they was providing stock options for their employees to create incentive for them because it was private-owned. And then they allowed me, when I came in, I bought equity from individuals.